choke it, choke it, choke it, choke it. There we go. All right, we got it. Breather looks kind of crunchy. Yeah, kind of crunchy here, guys. Oh, kind of real crunchy. Okay. Not what you like to see in your breather, but it is what it is. Yeah. It's probably got 1.5 quarts, 2 quarts of water in it. There's the water. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ugh. That's some kind of nasty right there. It's about the worst looking oil I've ever seen. Contact. Alright, I can hear a mist and see. I can see that there's a mist in it right now. But anyway, under this valve cover right here, this rocker arm right back here, there's a cam lobe going flat. So we have a backup, we hope. We actually purchased a 455 Pontiac, and I would bet it had to have been at least 25, almost 30 years ago when we bought this thing. So me and my brother, we went and got this 455 Pontiac that is right back there. Yeah, there with the lights. That is right back there. There's a 455 Pontiac sitting on a stand. We're gonna get it out here and we're gonna look at it, and we're gonna do an assessment on that one and see if it's gonna be viable for this project. All right, here is our backup plan. All right. So I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but you know what? It's all right. We might. Hey, look at there. Put that rag over there. That might have saved that. Let's see what this looks like under here. Yeah, there's some stuff in there, but we can take a vacuumer and vacuum that stuff out. All right, this is a 455 Pontiac. It looks like oil. It's black, but it looks like oil. Right, stop. Do what? Go out a little bit. I'm trying. Because it's up now on this side. Let me try to let it down again and see what happens. See if it falls right into it, or I'm gonna let it go fast.
Okay.
Well, it fell down. It might be in there.
Yeah. Heck yeah, it looked like it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped that time.
It fell like it didn't hang up.
Try it again. Try it again. right, I do not know what all the rage is about this, but I've got some Comet. And I'm going to do a little Comet wash, I guess. I mean, that's what people do, right? It feels smoother. Oh yeah, it's already getting smooth right here. It's actually better. This is the original paint, guys. 1977. That is noticeably smoother. You can see there's the original primer coming through on that, but it used to be just like rust bubbles, and I'll show you over here. This is rough, and that's rust. So this is rough over here, and it's smoother over there. So it does work, guys. I got a whole car to do though, so let me get started. Alright, I wanted to show you something about this Comet wash. The Comet wash did a really great job, but I ran out of gas in my power washer, so I stopped. But I'm going to finish it up today. Look at this. You can tell right where I stopped at this door. So I have not done that. I've done this and this. And I've done half of the roof. That's another good way. I did the trunk lid and half of the roof. Can you tell which half I did? Comet wash, guys. Man, it's doing a great job. So anyway, I've got some more to do, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the radiator in this, because the radiator kind of took a dump, and so whenever it did, to drive it here from the other place, I had to put in a radiator that doesn't fit, so the fan shroud was rubbing the whole way. I don't know what it's out of, but it's not out of a Trans Am. So, but I've got a new radiator, so let's start putting that in. All right, the fan can come out now. This thing has an amazing fan clutch on it. I think I bought that for an SD 455 or something at one time, but man, it blows the air. It's crazy how hard it blows. Not great for performance, but man, it works. Bombs away on that water. There it goes. Let's see if we can remove this radiator. I love it. There's no transmission lines, no transmission cooling lines. That makes it oh so much easier, because you know what? Standard doesn't need them. Alright, should be ready to come out right now. Let's see if I can get this out of here. There's the radiator. Out. Alright, shout out to Summit Racing for sending me a brand new, supposedly perfect fit, brass and, you know, radiator. So, yeah, this is like OEM 4-core. And I could have got the aluminum one a little cheaper, but you know what? I kind of like these old brass radiators. So I'm going to see if it fits in the position it's supposed to be in. Man, it looks good so. Oh yeah. That's dead on the money right there. That is dead on the money. It fits exactly in there. Alright, let's see how it fits with fan shroud on it. Alright, this has got these little rubber feet that I put in the bottom of the fan shroud here. So, let's set this in here the way it's supposed to go. It fits exactly on those. Right, this should just drop in. Wow. Alright, going down in there. Going down. What are you hanging on? Oh. Just in a little bit. There we go. Wow. That's it. I mean, that dude's in there. I can get to my drain petcock. Shoot, yeah. Alright. Put this back together. Hey, you like my fancy little plate right here for this side. You know, that's custom, guys. Custom. You just don't see that on everything. Bolts right here handy. Yeah, buddy. Wow, that fits like a glove. That is amazing. I'm going to put a lower radiator hose on this because I don't want any problems, and I'm going to put an upper radiator hose on it. I've got new ones. So I've got a new radiator cap as well. So we might as well do this deal up right for sure. Alright, I'm going to take this shaker off so I can get to some stuff. I've also got the rear mount for the alternator, and I want to put that on before we leave. So let me pop that off. I didn't have it tight yet. Had it on and off a lot. Easy enough. Alright. I painted that so it's kind of sticking. There we go. The upper one's off. Let's find some new radiator hoses for this thing. Alright, the way this works is it says cut fit. So I can put that on there and then I cut it off at this end over here. Here's that one. Let's see how long this needs to be here. It needs to be about this long right here to fit right. This might be like overkill, but it is a cutter and it will work. Hey, that worked perfect. All right. Yeah, this gun is going with me on this trip, I can tell you that. Actually, 2 or 3 of them are going with me. For you folks who mentioned that I didn't use a torque wrench or anything like that, you're right. Okay. Good enough for who it's for, though. Look at there. Man, that is the bomb. It's actually a PEX cutter. So find you a PEX cutter. It works great for hoses. Now to get my part that I can see up so I don't have to lay under the car to do this. I have had them set both ways to where you can get to the hose clamp from under the car or on top of the car. I prefer it to be on top. I'm a little big for the bottom. All right, there we go. All right, brand new radiator in, fan installed, new hoses. This in here. Hopefully I can hit it. Oh yeah, well I hit it some. I'm going to fill it up with water. Alright. Be enough until I start it. Alright guys, while you weren't looking, I changed the oil in this thing because I know how much you liked it whenever I did it the last time, but I'm sure you saw it and you know, you knew all about it, so anyway, I found this bracket right here. And this bracket stabilizes that alternator, and I thought it'd be handy to have it on there. So, let me see if I can get this to mount up, see if it'll line up. Oh, looks like it is. That tells me that this is the right alternator for this application. This is a little long though, so I need to put some washers on it. I got some washers for it, so let me put that back in there. Because what you want to do is you want to put this in first before you start tightening up the other stuff right there. So I've got that in. I think this nut will fit right here, and it appears to. All right, I've got another nut that will go right here. Tight. All right. Good and stout. Got that done. I've got to get this comet wash done on this thing, so I'm going to do that right now. All right, everybody. It took me till just now to get everything ready to head to Poverty Tour. We were going to leave today and go to Joplin, but we're going to get up early in the morning and leave out. So, yeah, we got the Trans Am is ready. So, yeah, we're going to head for Poverty Tour in the morning. Yeah, that's no pumpkin. We'll fix that. Yep.
I just wanted to let you know, if you need anything, whenever AutoZone opens, that manager is very helpful. He's a good dude. He's very nice.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I think we're done. Put this valve cover back on here. Hopefully that'll stay. I know we didn't film what it was doing, but it was backfiring through the carburetor badly when we were driving and missing. So we figured it had to be something, and luckily the first valve cover I pulled off was it. Rocker arm nut backed off. We'll start it up and let's listen to it.
Much better.
Put it back together. Get out of here. Long way to go and a short time to get there. Hey. All right, we made it to Joplin, so we're here with the Trans Am. Christine's redoing the windows again, and let's look around here and see what all we got. So, yeah, pretty cool.
It's so funny to have like the same stamping too. Yeah, I mean, I don't think.
And everybody is so helpful.
It's like, what's another example?
Very helpful. The old beater. Cutlass.
No, I'm a fan of it.
Well, thank you. Thank you much. And this is Poverty Tour. This is the takeoff from it, and of course, all right. There's Dalton, and JD's around here somewhere. These folks helped us put on our Poverty Tour sticker on our windshield. Uh-oh. Come and swap. That is awesome. Come and swap square body. Single cab dually. That is an awesome truck right there. That's an awesome truck. How far are you guys going?
All the way.
All right, go get you a sticker. Let's put it on there. Nice, nice. We got mental case racing. We got just all kinds of stuff going on here. A sweet little short wide Chevy. Inline 6. Chevelle, 4-door. Everybody's got their poverty tour stickers. Got a nice Mustang. I used to have one of these. That's a stick too. Alright, they're long haulers. All long haulers are supposed to have stickers on their cars, or get stickers for their cars. Just a great time here. Oldsmobile. Oldsmobiles.
I'm gonna look at some cars.
You got the merch out here.
Okay, I have to do that.
Got the shirts. Poverty Tour 2025. And there's a lot of cars here. I think there's a lot more cars here than you guys thought. All right. We got a half a tank of gas. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Painted the most iconic Mopar color that's ever crazy.
Wow, this is going to be epic, guys. Epic. Oh, this guy's been posting on Facebook about getting here in this 62, and they made it. So they've driven a few hundred miles so far. All right. 98, 62, 98. All right. This is going to be epic, guys. Hardly wait to get on the road with these fellas. I've got a few of these. There's the Folsom State Penitentiary bus. I've got a few of these CJ5s right here. Digging it. Digging it. I've got a few of these.
You got one of these?
I don't know about the motor. I got a few of these CJ5s. Oh yeah, nice.
250.
Nice. 250 GM.
30 over, roller rockers, muffin houser intake, split exhaust.
Very nice, very nice. I probably need to talk to you about these Jeeps because I'm getting ready to do I'm going to resurrect one 60. It's got everything the original, and then I've got one that I've got to put an engine in, and it's like, you know, a lot like this Jeep right
You're tall
here.
like me, I suggest a 7.
Do what?
I said, you're tall like me, I suggest a CJ7. Give you a little.
Yeah, but I've already got them,
Yeah.
and it's my wife's. So yeah, this is the problem right here.
Right here. You have to do yoga to get in there.
Yeah.
And if I got the doors on, it's got something to stab you in the back too.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. Absolutely.
98% of the time, doors and everything's off. So.
Yep. Long hauling it.
Yes.
Awesome.
400 miles so far.
Yeah.
Death last night. So.
Well, that's cool. That is cool. New tires.
Yep.
Good to go.
Yeah, I got inspired to get it done. It's one of those things where it was about half done, and they said we're doing the trip. I'm like, well, I got to get something completely finished.
There you go. That's the same deal we had on our 77 Trans Am. Had to get something done, so we did it. All right, good meeting you.
Tells you your route to go. You kind of got to go old school, like reading the map, you know. But I almost had to get it done. That's right. Anyone that can hear me, I'm going to make an announcement at the prison bus because he's got like a speaker thing, and I'll do that in like 5 minutes, probably. And then we'll try to organize something. There's more people here than I thought there was going to be. We're going to figure this out together. It's a team effort.
There you go.
Go team.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
Oh, you did? Is this Dalton right there? You left it here. It was like leaving a trap.
Well, Ray suggested, or no, Bob suggested I leave it there. She'll have to come back. I could not catch it for some reason.
Oh, I've been meandering and stuff.
And if I drop my tailgate, I can.
But it's there. I got titles.
Bus garage. Dalton's car. We're driving this stuff all the way to Tucson, Arizona. We're in Joplin, Missouri, guys, right now. We got our Poverty Tour sticker. So we are good to go for the full trip. Trans Am is here in Joplin, and we're getting ready to go over here to the Folsom prison bus and listen to the announcement. Howdy, howdy. There's Frog. Ribbit.
Not good at public speaking. So, how many people are actually going the whole way? Raise your hand. Holy shit. All right, so if you are going the whole way, I want you to make sure you get your windshield banner, decal, or the small sticker that Marcus and his boys have in that late model Chevy pickup right over here, kind of by the box truck. He's got the banners, the decals, everything you're going to need there. So definitely get that. They're free. Maybe, you know, pick up a t-shirt if you want. That might pay the court costs for what we're going to have to deal with here. So we're going to be taking Route 66. Our next stop is going to be Galena, Kansas. 66 goes through Kansas, just a real short jaunt. Galena, Baxter Springs, and I kind of want to take a detour over to Pitcher, Oklahoma, which is a abandoned town. It might be kind of cool for some photo shoots, that kind of thing. This is very much informal, like, you know, you guys do whatever you want. You know, we don't got to play follow the leader necessarily. You can if you want. You're welcome to follow, but just have fun. And if you see something shiny, stop and pick it up. You know, I mean, we're all meeting in El Reno tomorrow or tonight, so we're all going to the same place. It's just a few hours from here. If we take 66, it'll take a little longer, but it's scenic. We all should arrive there by supper time.
All right, guys. We've started. the stops here on Poverty Tour. It's a really cool little store, a little place. Right here on Route 66. Fun. The Dalton rig. Down.
I don't want to stuck it on somebody's tap or somebody's.
Right there.
Might be out of Sharpie, you could sign it.
Yeah.
Got a John Deere bicycle. It's a real John Deere. John Deere had a bunch of these made for the factory workers back in the 50s and 60s. They had to ride them. They ride golf carts in the factories now.
Oh, wow.
And there's a John Deere boat out back. You can get in and take pictures. It was set up for parades. Wow. Only 2 people can ride in here because it's got corn seed in the back. But the boat, they can get about 6, 8 people in it. Throw candy and take pictures. Very cool.
Very cool. Interesting.
Route 66 thing.
Yeah.
Make sure they ain't got them blocked in over there.
Very cool. Right here on Route 66. Big boy. Alright, we're here between Claremore and Tulsa. Coming up on Blue Whale here in just a few minutes. Probably a lot of this over this tour. Sadly, we're sitting here in our hotel watching everybody drive out for the they're over there, they're leaving out for the Poverty Tour. They're right across from us, and we're waiting on a master cylinder to come in. I'm filming this from our hotel room across the street. So anyway, the black 77 Trans Am, you know, we're stuck in El Reno until we can get this master cylinder changed. Hopefully we can catch them by Amarillo. Exactly.
So it's running great now, the fuel's, but we get wherever we're going, this fuel will be all boiled down.
Yeah, and it gets like a little bubble in it.
Yeah, I pulled it all back this morning.
And I think what happens is that bubble moves, and that's what causes that air.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of pump is that down there? Is that like a quarter?
That is an unobtainable pump is what that is.
Really? So you have to rebuild it.
That pump has diaphragms on both sides of it. Yeah, I'm going to have to rebuild it. I got to find a kit to rebuild it.
Oh, wow.
62 Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like it. And they say, oh, yeah, we got it. And it shows up and it's a Chevrolet pump. And that ain't correct.
Oh, yeah. You guys.
My daughter,
This is a.
No, she said she's going to go get some peanut butter toast.
Okay.
Well, I'm Christine. This is Johnny.
I'm Trish. Nice. Let me see that.
I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a YouTube channel too.
Johnny.
Oh, dude.
And yeah, we've got some what do you call it, resurrection videos on that car right there, because we had to resurrect it for this. So anyway, I'm just getting a little bit of footage if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
But
You can see this car and
Bad Donkey Garage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a
Do you-
bad donkey. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So we'll have to-
Stickers.
Yeah, we're Gilliam Farms.
okay.
Yeah,
Gilliam Farms.
Gilliam Farms.
Gilliam. Okay.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you guys, some of our favorite folks that were on the whole tour. We saw so many of your posts and stuff like that. We were following your journey from North Carolina. Wow.
He said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I'm leaving it up to you. This, I know you're disappointed." I said, "I'm not telling you what to do." I said, "I am here for the ride. I'm off until next Wednesday at work." So
That's the way I am.
Just when we're running up the road and the car goes, I can see the horror in her, and I'm going, it's going to be another 1,000 miles of this. I'm not going to put you through that.
no, I'm just worried for you. I'm like, I know you're like
Sweet car.
worried about us.
And you know, I'm going to tell you something. This car has enough trunk to store all their stuff in it. Very nice interior, by the way. Very nice. Is that's Survivor interior, right?
No, the inlays have been replaced in here,
Yeah.
but this is outside's all original.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
I spent way too much time making everything work
Yeah.
when I should have been testing the car out.
Right. So the thing about this car is it's got a trunk for miles back here. So there's miles of trunk in this car, as opposed to this car right here that has no trunk. So you could probably put everything that you possibly could want. Oh yeah, they got room to spare back here. How nice is that, guys? I mean, you could fit another engine and transmission in that trunk. I'm telling you, that is so cool. What a great car and great folks. All right, we had no lights last night because the dimmer switch is bad. So we've got to change that. Maybe a 5/16. I think I hit it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Wherever it is, it's loose. New dimmer switch, please. Alright. Got a new dimmer switch. Put that in. Should take care of that part of it, the easy part.
It's already fixed?
Well, as soon as I get it screwed down, it will be. Poverty. All right, somebody conveniently left out one screw the last time this happened, so it makes it so much easier. All right.
Remember getting one of those. Every once in a while we get
That
one
right around that. Yeah, buddy. Dimmer switch in place. Check the lights. All right, let's check some lights on this thing.
One on each side. Not two, but one. Yep. Oh, is that how you get bright? Is that?
That's why it's called dimmer switch. Alright, let's get under here and see what kind of damage we can do. Time to put brakes on. Here we are with our master cylinder. We're going to have to take that out. Bought this fancy line wrench in there. Hopefully it works. Go on there, go on there, go on there. All right, we're on there. Ah, I broke it loose. All right, we're good. All right, I've already broke the back one loose, so I know that they'll come off. So now we got to get our, looks like 9/16 ratchet socket. Okay. And bust it loose from here. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be fun. Now that might have been on there since '77. That one's loose. Oh boy. Okay, we got one loose. Alright, we did get them both loose. Amazing. Alright, pull this off here. Or at least loosen it. Go ahead and rig up our bleeding system here. So we got our new master cylinder, which I'm not unhappy about. I mean, it's a pretty good looking master cylinder. So there's that. It's made out of aluminum. The old one's cast iron. I'm not sure how old that old one is, but it's pretty old. And it looks like the same piece, so we're gonna try it out. Alright, let's pull these lines off right now. Wish I had some caps for these, but they said there was no such a thing here at O'Reilly's. I'm going to pump these brakes up here.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Just press down.
Just press down.
And just press down.
Again.
Up and down.
Just press down. Now let up. Then press down. Alright. I think we're bled. One. Brake lines are on. Hold up, brother. I want you to see if there's any pressure.
Okay.
See if you got any pedal at all.
Oh yeah.
A lot of pedal.
The back.
Let's put the cap back on it. I think I sucked some of it into it just now. A little more in it. We may go ahead and bleed them front brakes.
Whatever you want to do.
Hell, I'd just soon do it. All right, pump them up. When you're ready, hold them.
Hold them.
Okay.
Hold them.
Hold.
I'm holding.
Okay, I'm going to the other side. All right, pump them up, brother.
Holding, is that good?
Holding.
Yep.
holding.
All right. All right.
Is that off?
Yep.
Down here all day.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Here we go. We're putting it back together. We're getting on the road to Amarillo. So, is it Amarillo we're going to?
Yep.
Okay.
By morning.
We'll be there. 3 hours.
That's a Sunday.
We got a chase vehicle this time, though. All right.
Kenny says.
Alright, here we are, headed toward Amarillo and the Trans Am. Pouring rain, as you can see. And people are just flying right on by us. Alright, we're headed to Amarillo, and even though I'm rolling along 75, you know, you can't, people just still blow past you. Pouring rain pretty hard. But we're doing great in the old Trans Am, the old Bandit car. We made it to the Big Texan here in Amarillo, world famous for steaks. If you can eat a 72-ounce steak with all the trimmings, gristle and all, you get it for free, but it also has sides. So anyway, Trans Am made it beautiful, guys. Cadillac Ranch, Amarillo, Texas. I bet there's pounds and pounds and pounds of paint on these cars. Crazy. This is what the Cadillac Ranch is like. It's right out here in the middle of nowhere, just on the outskirts of Amarillo. And yeah, I guess a lot of people, you know, just put whatever they want on these cars. JD from Pole Barn Garage found his way to the top of one of these cars.
The turbo can.
Down here at
That's how I
Cadillac.
painted my car. I ordered some more of this stuff. Them turbo cans are badass.
Right, we made it to the Cadillac Ranch in the Trans Am, 77 Trans Am, and now we're headed to Grants, New Mexico right now. So anyway, we'll see you there. And I'll tell you what, this is what Poverty Tour is all about right here. It's about wrenching all night in the parking lot of a hotel, wondering when O'Reilly's is closing, and figuring out if you can flush things down the drain at the car wash. Yep. So yeah, fun times on Poverty Tour. All right, I believe we're on day 4 of Poverty Tour. Dalton's over here telling everybody what we're going to do today.
And it's gonna, I mean, this is gonna get a little hairy here. If you've never driven in the mountains before, find someone who has and try to follow them. Don't use your brakes going downhill unless you have to. Don't ride them, because you will smoke your brakes and you will lose your brakes. So use the engine braking, let off the gas, kick it down in a second if you got a 3-speed. If you got a stick, you're fine. Just try to use the engine to slow you down as you go down these grades, because we're gonna be going down some pretty serious stuff here. But there are 2 ways we can go. Unfortunately, the Petrified National Forest is closed because of the government shutdown, so we're not going to be able to go there. I was really hoping to do that, but it's not an option. So in lieu of that, we can take a very scenic route through New Mexico to get to Globe, and it's very beautiful is what I've been told. It's a pine forest, but it is a little hairy, and I know my brakes are all right, so I'm going to go for that. And if you guys are down for some adventure, come along. There are gas stations about every 80 to 90 miles, it looks like, and they are very small gas stations. We're all gonna have to be very patient and, you know, just be patient. We may have to put a little room between our groups as we break up, just so that everybody has room to move. And exactly, do not ride people's asses out here, all right? And if I see any aggressive driving or something, I will personally kick your ass. Yeah. Jim will sit on him. Me and Jim have got you. All right. I don't think it'll be a problem. I haven't seen hardly anything, but this is not the place to do it. So I'm going to be heading out of here. I'm going to be going east on 40, and I think it's like the first exit that will be taken, and is basically taking Highway 60 to Globe. Now, Highway 60 is shut down for floodwaters, but not where we will be driving. Highway 77, it has some pretty serious flood damage, as well as a lot of construction on it south of Holbrook, and that would be your other option to get there. I would avoid it, but it will be easier on your brakes. So you got a couple choices here. You can follow us, and we're going to take the scenic route. It's only 260 miles, so it's a little shorter of a drive than yesterday. It's just going to be a little harder of a drive.
All right, we're getting ready to head out on day 4 for Globe, Arizona. So we'll be heading that way, and we'll be, you know, it won't be long. We'll be there. I think we got like 4.5 hours of driving today or something like that. That's if we don't stop. All right, fun. The Bandit Trans Am is doing awesome. We are doing fantastic in this ride right here. I cannot believe it, but it's working. Say hi, Evelyn. Evelyn Newman.
Hi, y'all.
Came all the way up here to see us. We sure appreciate it. Thank you, Evelyn.
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Dalton's right over here. Put one garage.
Come on, Dalton, get up there.
Beautiful.
I don't think I have that much zoom. Zoom out. You still have my GoPro?
Wow. All right.
You see the elevation?
I didn't know we was going hiking.
Mountain climbing.
You didn't bring hiking boots. I brought my
Yeah.
Don't worry, I brought my shoes.
Apparently they don't want you going up there.
I can tell you,
just left our hotel in Globe and we're headed to the meetup spot over here on Pipeline Road. So today is Tucson, headed that way. Alright, here we are in Globe, Arizona, getting ready to take off for the last leg of Poverty Tour. Crew of folks that are here. Bunch of long haulers, some that have come in later, some that have met us here in Globe. These folks right over here in a Falcon wagon, they're from Gore, Oklahoma. They're long hauling it. How you doing? I can see I'm gonna have to edit some music out of here, but anyway, we're doing it, man. Tucson lunch. Triple T truck stop, Tucson, Arizona. This is the first day of the racing and stuff like that, but you know, we have to do things. So what's happened is I have a power steering box that has went south on me, so fill her up. Still got some in it. Back full again. Yeah, baby. Very duct tape. overheating like crazy. Look at the water. No belt.
you have access to a third GoPro for inside. From what I've gathered, this is his first go around.
That was a great idea. I like that.
Running after it.
Good job.
Why is there so many clothes?
All right, we got this one rigged up. We got a camera underneath. We got a camera on top. We got a camera in the cell phone. And so we're going to see exactly what this car will do. Bill season right here. We're going to see what this car will do on 3 tires. Then we're going to see what it'll do on slicks. If it does.
Okay.
I'm betting we're going to put slicks.
Okay. I just have one question. Beautiful, beautiful car. I just don't understand one thing.
At least that I came from like that, man. You would have seen what it originally said. You'd understand why it says that now.
I have a feeling I know. Hello.
Peer pressure. No, he saw the ventilation of everybody else and was like, I want that for myself. That's how you're showing off the gun.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Oh, sweet. I love it. Love it. Thank you.
Dually down the track in that left lane. lane 424 in the right. That's 60 foot 2.0.
It's just a good drive.
332 the reaction in that.
Alright, we've got the slicks on Steve's cars. Steve, a build season right here. And we got the old F85. We got it. I think we're gonna make a lick this time. He went pretty quick last time. Mile per hour was real good, but we had some traction problems, and I think that's going to solve our traction problems right there.
I hope so.
Hope so. Anyway, we got some cameras on the car, so you're going to see some really great footage on Steve's channel of all that. So just go over to Build Season and check out his video. It's going to be really cool, guys. Alright, we're gassing up for the trip home. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Alright, so we made it to Tucson, Arizona. We went to the drag strip last night. We helped Steve of Build Season get his car to go faster than it ever has. And now we're filling up the Trans Am and we're getting ready to head back to Oklahoma. So we hope we will get there. We got 2 days to get home. And I might add that this thing has got some phenomenal fuel mileage for a 455 car. So the 455 has done just fantastic. I can't get over how thrifty it's been on this whole trip. Amazing. Good morning, everyone, from what is this, Roswell, New Mexico. Trying to get home. Transmission started making a lot of noise. This is a 4-speed Super T10. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to move it to a different spot. I don't have enough room to work around it right here. I'm going to move it a little bit further out where I got room, and then we're going to fix it, or try to. See if it makes any noise when I run back out. lot better than last night, but I still got to put some fluid in it. All right, we stopped last night at O'Reilly's and got this transfer pump to try to get some grease out of this thing into the transmission. Got 2 hoses. One will go down into that jug right there, and the other one will go in, you know, into the transmission. So let me get it all rigged up and see what happens. All right, we've got to get the fluid into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my wrench on here, try to get this out. Oh, got it. And then hopefully this thing is like really low on oil, and this helps, because if it's not, it's probably a bearing in the transmission. This thing does leak quite a bit, so I'm hoping that's it, but I don't know that it leaked that much from looking under here. Let's see here. Got that out. And let's see if we can pump fluid into this. It might be starting to come out now. Yeah, it's coming out. Right, got it. Got it full. Alright. Here's my thing. So we'll be able to see how low it was in this jug. Alright. About a half a quart of oil. Should be ready to go again. Film me. Alright, we were about 2 quarts low in the transmission on the grease. That it's 4-speed. It takes like a rear end grease in it. We were 2 quarts low, which is a lot. I'm going to look up and see how much these actually hold, but it can't be a lot more. So anyway, we got that done. We're going to drive it. We're going to see if it works. So okay, I put like 2 quarts of rear transmission, the oil in the transmission. See if this fixes it. Sounds good. Sounding good. Might have done it some good. Alright, so far I've driven it a couple of miles. I put gas in it. I haven't heard anything weird out of the transmission. It shifts, it goes into gear the way it's supposed to. So we're ready to go. We're in Roswell, New Mexico, and we're going to head for Oklahoma today. I'd like to get home tonight, but I don't know if we will after the stuff I've had to do this morning, and we're getting around a little late. It's already almost like 11 o'clock in the morning at home, and it's like a 10-hour drive. So anyway. Alright, we found a convenience store out here that's convenient for, I guess, not a lot. It's a cool old building though, but it's pretty empty now. Got a lot of graffiti. Oh, there's an alien over there. So Yeah. Anyway, so the Trans Am is doing well still out here in the desert. We put the gear lube in it. In the transmission, it held 2 quarts, and that's all they hold is 2 quarts, so it was completely empty. New Mexico. We had some problems with very low gear oil in the transmission gear lube, so we got that fixed. We are now in Texas, so we've made our way to Texas, and the transmission is working beautifully. So next thing you know, we're going to be in Amarillo and then Oklahoma a little bit after that. So heading home, guys. Bucky's headed home. Got a car on fire, truck on fire. I mean, it's a burning. Between Oklahoma City and Tulsa on our way home. We've been driving this 77 Trans Am for a week now. It is Sunday evening. We left on a Sunday. So yeah, we've been driving this thing for a week, over 3,000 miles. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to recap tomorrow. It's going to be dark 30 when we get home. We still got 2 hours to home, and it's getting pretty dark now, or later. So I'll recap tomorrow, let you know what I thought about this week, and give you all the information that I have. So anyway, till tomorrow, guys. All right, we're back where we started from. So yeah, this Trans Am slumbered out here for 17 years. Then we put in a motor that the motor we put in I bought almost 30 years ago, knew nothing about. We put it in there. We drove all the way to Tucson, Arizona. My wife and I basically lived in this car for a week, besides, you know, hotels, but you know, we were in it a lot. And it did fantastic, guys. I think all told, I think in almost 3,000 miles we used a couple of quarts of oil, 1 quart up, 1 quart back, and it was always where the oil consumption came in is on the 80-mile-an-hour roads. When we were driving on like Route 66 and stuff like that, it wasn't using a drop. It's only the high RPM roads. But anyway, so if you like this video of us taking something that, you know, a lot of people wouldn't even think could make it, and driving all the way out to Tucson, Arizona, driving all around, and just having a great time doing repairs on the road and everything. Then like, comment, subscribe, guys. It was a fantastic time. Thank you, Dalton at Pole Barn Garage, for putting on Poverty Tour 2025. And Freiburger, that was awesome. Duct tape drags. And as always, everybody, God bless. Yeah, we got other projects around here.